Hello everyone. Today we're going to be taking a look at how to access Regina Catholic School Division databases from home when you're not on a school computer. So this is actually quite many steps involved in the process of accessing the databases from home. The first step is to go to the school's website and go to the Resource Center page. And once the Resource Center loads up, if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll find some instructions for accessing databases from home. Now, databases for Regina Catholic Schools come in two large groupings. The first one is Gale databases. Gale subdivides most of their databases, and a lot of them are titled in context. So, for instance, World History in Context or Canada in Context. Those databases can actually be accessed fairly easily. The process for that is simply to go to Resources Online, where we would normally locate our databases. Simply click on one of the Gale databases. You'll see them marked Gale on the side here. And when you click on it, it'll ask you for a password. The password you'll have to get from your librarian, but once you have the password, you can simply enter the password and it should let you onto the Gale databases. And that's any database that's marked Gale here. But for other databases, particularly the ProQuest database, it's not quite as easy as that. So ProQuest, there are instructions on the Resource Center homepage, if you scroll down, and this top set of instructions here pertains to accessing the ProQuest databases. So the first thing you need to know is that in order to access a ProQuest database from home, you're going to need to click on this link. That will take you to Blackboard, which is run by the Ministry of Education, Government of Saskatchewan. It requires you to log in with your own login for the ministry. Now, all students do have a login for the ministry, although we rarely use them. But to log in, you're going to click over here at the top to get the login screen. The login screen will be your first name dot last name, and the password will be your birthday as a 4-digit number. So I'll just show you here as an example, and I'm just going to go back to the Boldus homepage and get back to the Resource Center page. And those instructions are listed here. So you can see that the login, it will be your first name dot last name. This is typically your name as is listed on your birth certificate, because that is what the ministry will use to create your accounts. And then your password is a 4-digit number. So for instance, if your birthday was May the 23rd, your password would be 0523. One of the things we have to watch for with Regina Catholic Schools when we're logging in, and I'm just going to create a name here. Let's say we had somebody who in Regina Catholic Schools was named John Paul de los Santos. So in Regina Catholic Schools, when we make a username, we typically put hyphens between the names. But the Ministry of Education will not do that, so if your name has a lot of hyphens in it, the best thing to do would be to take those out when you are working with the ministry site. They do not use dashes in their usernames typically, so it would look probably more normally like that. And then you would enter in the password to get on and click login. So I'm just going to log in with my own credentials at this time. So now you can see that I have logged into my own account. Once you're logged in, you'll see that you have your name written at the top here, which will indicate to you that you are logged in. So once you're logged in, you need to get back to the page that we were on before, where the databases were listed. So typically at that point, I have to go back here and click on this link again to get back to the screen. Now you'll see I'm logged in at the top, and on the side here, I've got access to the databases. In order to access the ProQuest databases, you're going to want to go to All Licensed Resources. And if you click on All Licensed Resources, you'll get a list of the databases that are available through the Ministry of Education. Now, ProQuest is not listed as ProQuest in this database. Instead, it is subdivided. The one that most students are looking for is Canadian Major Dailies. This is the current and back files of 20 of Canada's top national and regional newspapers in full text. So this is a newspaper database that goes back quite a few decades, and it is available from ProQuest. You can see that here. So Canadian Major Dailies is the one that people are typically looking for. However, other ProQuest databases are these ones that are marked CBCA or CBCA Education. All of those are ProQuest databases. And it's my understanding if I was to scroll down, you won't see ProQuest separated on its own. But that is how you would access it. It would be Canadian Major Dailies or any of the CPCA ones. This is also how you would access Press Reader from home, which is a newspaper database that is very current, and it carries newspapers in a variety of different countries and languages. So that would be how you would access that from home as well. So I hope that helps everybody with how to access ProQuest databases from home. It's a bit of a procedure to get there, but it's worth it if you can get in and it has the information you're looking for. So good luck.